Friends, we have to realize some things we cannot get back. Our children will only be this age once. Take time for the people in your life. Don't rush out of the house without giving your spouse a hug. Don't be so busy that you can't go on the date that you promised your little daughter. Don't come home so tired that you can't go to the park and watch your teenage son skateboard. Make memories together. 20 years from now, we're going to look back and say, those were the good old days. You remember when you hit the game-winning shot? You remember when I used to go to the park and chase you around? You remember when we used to sit around the dinner table and laugh and tell stories? Friends, we are living in the good old days. Don't take it for granted. Your family needs what you have. They need your smile, your encouragement, your support, your wisdom. They need to know that you care and that they mean the world to you. And it's important not to just be in the house. Don't just show up. Be involved. Be engaged. I heard somebody say, it's not the time we spend together that really matters. It's the moments we ignite to make a memory. And I know plenty of people that are living in a house full of family, but they're very lonely. Everybody is busy. Everybody's doing their own thing. Nobody is stepping up to say, you know what? We're going to be a family. We're going to take time to sit together at the dinner table and see how we're doing. We're going to go to the ball game or to the dance recital and cheer that other person on. We're going to lift each other up when we're falling. We're going to enjoy what God has given us. See, it's easy to be too busy. It's easy to become disengaged. But if you want to get the most out of life, you've got to draw the line in the sand and say, I'm going to slow down and enjoy the journey. I'm not going to take for granted what God has given me. I'm not going to be a workaholic and not see my children grow up. I'm not going to live so stressed out that I can't appreciate the simple things in life. A few years ago, I was rounding everybody up at our house to leave. We were headed to church and we were running late and I was in a big hurry, all stressed out about it. And our son Jonathan was about 8 years old. And somebody had given us a label maker, one of those little machines that you can type a message and it'll print out a little label that you can stick on somewhere. Jonathan was there by the back door and he was typing in a message. And I said, Jonathan, you got to put that up. We're late. We got to go right now. And he said, hang on, Dad. I just need another minute, just another second. I said, Jonathan, we don't have another second. We're not going to get to church in time. You got to put it up. I was getting more and more stressed out. About that time, he printed out the message and handed it to me. It said, you're the best dad in the world. I thought, well, maybe we can stay here a little longer. Print out a few more of those, but sometimes we get so caught up in our goals and so focused on the end result that we miss the miracles all along the way. Take time to smell the roses. Enjoy the different personalities God's put in your life. I've found it's the simple things that mean the most to us. You don't have to take an expensive vacation to make a memory. You can make a memory sitting at the dinner table. You can make a memory watching your children play in the backyard, getting up early with your spouse and taking in a beautiful sunrise. You know what we were doing? We were making a memory. We were having fun together as a family. It's not how expensive it is or how exciting it is. Life is all about what we make it. When our children were younger, we took them to Disneyland. Alexandra was about 5 years old, I would guess, and it was very much a struggle getting there that day. There was a lot of traffic, and we were in the rental car, and hard finding a place to park, and a long line to get on the tram to catch it to the park. And by the time we got in the park, I was very stressed out. We weren't there 15 minutes until little Alexandra said, Daddy, I want to go back to the hotel and go swimming. I said, no, Alexandra. We can swim anywhere. We can swim at home. We're at Disneyland. She said, Daddy, I don't want to be at Disneyland. I want to go swimming. I said, no, Alexandra, we may see Mickey Mouse. We're going to go find Snow White. We're going to have so much fun. She said, I don't want to have fun here. I finally had to say, listen, Alexandra, I'll pay $50 for your ticket. You're going to have fun whether you like it or not. What am I saying? It doesn't take a lot of money to have fun. Many times it's the simple things that we remember the most. Friends, we've got to learn to enjoy the simple things in life. Today, everything is so complicated. We have 500 channels on TV, the internet, cell phones, PDAs. Everywhere you look, there's something to do, some kind of entertainment. And if we're not careful, we'll fall into the trap of thinking that we've always got to be busy. We can't have fun. We can't enjoy our life unless we're doing something big and exciting. So slow down and enjoy the simple things. Turn off the TV and spend more time with your family. Take a walk, go for a bike ride, play games together. That doesn't cost anything. Growing up, we used to play hide and go seek as a family. My mom and dad would chase us all through the house. It's one of the highlights of my day. My favorite memory is when my sister Lisa got stuck in the dryer. Thank God we had it on permanent press. But it's not about what we have or don't have. Life is all about what we make it. You can have all the money in the world and not be happy and enjoying life. Plus, you can have very little and be just as satisfied and fulfilled as you can be. It's all in our plan. Friends, if you have people in your life to love, you're rich. If you have your health, you're rich. If you can hear your little girl's footsteps coming down the stairs, you're rich. If you can talk with your family about nothing, you're rich. Keep the right perspective. Slow down and enjoy the simple things in life. Take more walks through the park. Look at the stars at night. Think about God's goodness. When you get up in the morning, don't just drink your coffee, sip it and say, ah. Make a memory, ignite that moment. I'm asking us today to slow down and enjoy the journey. There will always be another dream, another goal, another challenge. Take time for what matters most. And some of you are so focused and driven, so busy with what you have to do each day, you're missing the miracles all along the way. You need to do like Frank Lloyd Wright and start zigzagging, start enjoying the different things that God has put in your life. I heard somebody say, it's not that life is so short, it's that we wait so long to begin. Why don't you begin today? Take time to smell the roses. Appreciate the people in your life. Hug your children before you leave each day. Give your spouse a kiss. Call your parents and tell them how much you love them. Go visit those relatives you've been meaning to. Life is short. We're not always going to be here. And it's good to work hard, but you got to learn how to turn it off, stay in balance, and play hard as well. We're living in the good old days. And if you'll make this decision that you're going to slow down and enjoy the journey, then you will experience the fullness of what God has in store. And when you come to the end of your life, you'll have no regrets. You'll be able to say, I made the most of my life. I enjoyed my family. I enjoyed my friends. I finished my course with joy. Amen. Do you receive that today?